Hey everyone, Wyduck welcoming you to a set of replays from the recent WCS Season 2 finals. And this game is from the quarterfinals. And this time on Derelict Watcher, we've got spawning in the top right as the Blue Terran. We got Team Liquid's Taeja. And his opponent, spawning in the bottom left as the Red Protoss, we got SK Telecom's 1, Rain. Rain and Taeja are two of the most accomplished Starcraft 2 players in the world, constantly putting up solid results. They also both do play in the Kespa League, so you know they are top tier players. Rain is widely considered one of the best Protoss players. He's very good at defending his base, and he's very defensive. And so he generally likes to go for macro games, and that's sort of his style, and it's worked for him so far in his StarCraft 2 career. Taeja, on the other hand, has been putting up solid results. He did win the Asus Republic of Gamers edition of 2013. So this game is up for grabs by anyone, but interestingly enough, before this game, Taeja has never beaten Rain. So that is going to favor Rain in a lot of ways, but you know, people do love underdogs, and maybe there might be some pressure for Rain to continue that undefeated streak against Taeja. And he's going for 2 assimilators, so Rain is being very gas greedy early on. He's sending out a probe to scout. At the same time, Taeja has finished his barracks and is saving up some minerals, so it looks like he's going to be going for CC. It's just whether or not it's on the high or low ground, and it looks like he's going to be putting the command center on the low ground. So it looks like Taeja does want that economic advantage. If Rain is not able to scout this, or maybe he doesn't need to, he's put a proxy pylon at the top of the map. And this is going to be virtually impossible for Taeja to find. Taeja's SCV is arriving at Rain's base. And if he takes a scout around, he might be wondering some things. He looks kind of delayed. Pro players are able to pick up on the small nuances, so Taeja's probably thinking that there's a pylon missing or some sort of structure is missing at this point. And we have a Stargate behind this, so this is going to be a proxy Stargate, going to be a lot of Oracle harass. And unfortunately for Taeja, he does not have a reactor on that barracks. He doesn't have multiple barracks either. He is getting 2 more up at the moment, and also getting 2 refineries. But that Oracle is going to be out before Taeja's going to have a lot of Marines. And typically, when there's 1 Oracle, you need about 5 or 6 Marines just to deal with the Oracle. If you have 4, the Oracle can just directly blast all the Marines to death in just a few moments, and then the Oracle can go on harassing the SCV line. So Taeja is pulling his Marines back, so he is suspecting some sort of airplay here. He doesn't even have a barracks. Or, I'm sorry, a bunker at his ramp. He has one on the higher ground here, and it looks like his orbital from the natural is going to have to retreat. The Stalker is in here. Is going to push back this lone Stalker, at least temporarily. The bunker will finish. And now we've got most of the barracks online. The Oracle has been able to kill 3 units. All of them SCVs, so the Oracle has done some damage. It's going to have to kill a few more to really make the Oracle worth it. Rain is just going to stick with that 1 Oracle, not going to build any more. The Oracle is just looking for an opening point, but not able to find one. And so Taeja has been able to defend this quite well. Losing 3 SCVs is not the end of the world. Obviously, you'd like to lose as few as possible. Rain is getting a Nexus behind this, and a robotics facility as well. So I don't know if this Stargate harass has really been worth it, because Rain had to delay his Nexus and also other tech structures and possible gateway units just to get this Stargate up. And the Oracle is going to swing in here again, not able to do any damage, scared away by that large pack of Marines. So very unfortunate for this Oracle. Only 3 kills. And Taeja is going to be very happy about this. Going to salvage that bunker. Stimpak is halfway completed as well, and also getting his own starport. Oracle is going to go for another swing by, but it looks like with all these Marines at the natural, the Oracle is going to have to think twice. And the Oracle is going to be able to swing to the right side of the base. Taeja's going to have to pull his Marines over from the right side. Going to be able to pick off a few SCVs, or no? The Oracle is going to fly by again. Not able to do anything. I guess the small consolation prize is the Oracle is going to have a lot of energy saved up. So if there is an opening later, he can do quite a bit with it. We've got a robotics bay almost finished for Rain as well. Stimpak is almost finished for Taeja. And then these Marines are going to become very scary. We've got the first medevac training as well. And if that Oracle goes for another flyby and Stim is activated, I don't like the chances for this Oracle. Once again, the Stim does go down. Revelation does go down on all these units, so it's not entirely useless for Rain, but that is not what you get a Stargate proxy for. It is not so you can get a Revelation on a whole bunch of Marines. It's so you can destroy and cripple the enemy's economy. But unfortunately for Rain, Taeja has been able to successfully defend. Rain's going to be going for more gateways now. He's getting 3 more up. And it looks like his proxy Stargate is going to go down now. Taeja is dumping off his Marines. Going to focus down on that pylon first. Smart play by Taeja. And he's getting his 3rd command center inside the hallowed walls of his base. Scan does go down for Taeja, able to see the Twilight Council and the robotics facility, and as well as the 2 gateways coming in. I don't know if Rain was able to see that scan, as it would have been quite advantageous for Rain to hide these gateways over to the right, but then they would be more prone to drop, so that is something to take into consideration. Once again, that Oracle did come in here looking for some SCV kills, but not able to do much. Instead, just putting down a Revelation. Now it's going to get scared away to the center of the map. So this game is really, really at a standstill now. Taeja has a 14 supply advantage, and this Oracle, once again, is going to try and come in here, but there's just so many Marines. This Oracle has been stuck on 3 kills for such a long time. And I think this may be a misclick by Taeja. He has +1 armor coming in, but he doesn't have +1 weapons yet, even though he does have, or I'm sorry, +2 weapons. There we go, +2 weapons is coming into play. That Oracle has been destroyed. The upgrade advantage is going to Taeja. Rain is going to try and fake out his opponent. We've got a hallucinated Colossus here. So from Taeja's perspective, it looks like this force is quite powerful. And I like this play. That floating factory is actually going to find a home at the 3rd potential base for Rain. It's going to be constructing mines. So that factory is going to actually produce some units instead of just float its way into the army. And Taeja does have a huge army now. This bio-death ball is getting larger every moment. Observer does go down, but Rain is able to spot this small army. But Rain doesn't know about this reinforcement. And Taeja is going to land the 3rd orbital command. And it looks like this is going to be some sort of confrontation from Rain. Able to pick off another observer. So great focus from Taeja. Able just to see that little, you know, flicker in the sky. And this Widowmine has actually had 1 kill already. The Zealot is going to charge in there. After the cooldown of the Widowmine, another one of these Zealots is going to go down if Rain is not paying attention. We've got Ghosts coming for Taeja as well. Able to pick off another Zealot, so mine has paid for itself. And Taeja is going to lift off and boost away. The forces of Rain are not able to catch up to those very speedy medevacs. And we've got a few High Templars here now, but unfortunately, we do not have Storm started yet. And so these High Templars, all they can do really is feedback or become Archons. But Rain really needs to get Storm because there's going to be a lot of Terran barrack units coming out. And that Hallucinated Fetus is going to see this large ball of death. Taeja is going to pull back to the center of the map, at least temporarily. We've got a War Prism on the way. But like I said, Taeja does have the upgrade advantage. He has 1-1 while Rain only has... Oh, actually, Rain does have 1-1, so there is no upgrade advantage. Well, now there is. Taeja has completed +2 weapons, so he's going to have a small window here where he's going to have a significant DPS upgrade, especially in regards with Stim. Another great pick off of an Observer. Taeja is just spotting those Observers left, right, and center. It doesn't look like Rain's Observers are surviving anything. Once they're close to the army, they're picked off immediately. And Rain does have Storm now, and so these High Templars are going to be very effective. Able to kill 3 units with 1 Storm, so great Storm by Rain. Another Storm does go down, weakening up these Marines and Marauders. So 2 Storms do go down. The supplies are very, very close. So now it's just going to be one huge macro encounter, it looks like. It's going to be who can macro these guys better. Is it going to be Rain with his lone Colossi, or is it going to be Taeja with his large Marine, Medevac, and Marauder contingent? The Zealots are charging in here, able to pick off 1 Marauder, but now these Zealots are out of position. And it looks like Taeja is going to come in here, but one great Storm does go down. A lot of those units in the red and the orange. And remember, even if you don't kill units with the Templar, able to feedback 1 Ghost there, but even if you don't kill the units, another great Storm does go down. 4 Marines get vaporized instantly. Another Storm, so great Storms by Rain. He's now got a small supply advantage over his Terran opponent. But the Ghosts are going to be charging in here first. Going to be trying to get down some snipes or some EMPs. Feedbacks on the Ghosts. But the EMP does weaken up these Colossi and the Immortals. They have no shield, so now the Marauders can go to town on them. And we've got a split here between the second and third bases of Rain. Money Storms. Great Storms by Rain. 2 more Storms do go down, weakening up this Bioforce quite a bit. And Taeja is going to retreat, at least for the while. So Rain has been very defensive, able to put down great Storms to scare off Taeja, at least for now. They both have 3 bases, so units lost is very important for both sides of this force. +3 weapons is complete now, but +3 armor is almost complete for Rain as well, so there's not going to be a huge advantage here. Thermal Lance is going to be completed. There we go. It is now completed. So those Colossi are going to be very, very formidable now, with 3 of them in this composition. But unfortunately for Rain, that's a lot of Vikings as well. +1 ship weapons has just been started. We've got 9 Vikings in this composition. And Taeja is maxed out. And it looks like this is going to be one huge encounter. Snipes do pick off 2 Templar for free. A Storm does go down, but it's not able to do a lot of damage. And Rain is going to have to choose here where the confrontation is. EMPs do go down. All the units don't have shields. The Marines and Marauders are stimming, able to pick off at these Zealots. The Vikings are focusing down on all the Colossi. 1 Colossi goes down immediately. The second one is going to get picked apart. 4 more Vikings left, but the Colossi is going to fall to the back, but they cannot fire on this Bio Death Ball if it's too far. Marines and Marauders are just chewing up all these Zealots. The Stalkers are going to have to retreat. There are no more Colossi, and the Marines are going to stim in here up the ramp to the natural of Rain's base. The last Immortal does go, and Rain is going to have to tap out. Taeja takes game 1 with a very convincing encounter close to Rain's second and third bases. Very exciting game, so we'll have to head to game 2 to see where the momentum can shift.